Johnny, end of the week. It means it's
It
Aloha
is.
Friday.
Happy
Everyone's
Love Friday, gang.
favorite day that we all love to talk about and send messages back and
Yes.
forth to each other, emails, Aloha Friday, and then it just goes down the chain.
So true. Heinekens are ready to be popped. People are ready to eat poke,
Uh,
sit in the garage with a bunch of your friends and celebrate the weekend, bro.
Bruh, how often do you actually eat poke?
Me?
Yes,
Man, I don't eat it as much as, I may have in the past or something when I first moved over the rock. Maybe a couple times a month.
a couple times a
Yeah.
month. Fair.
Yeah. You know how I like to eat it, bro? So the Korean snack nori?
Yeah,
I get those. I make a little pot of rice and then the poke, and I make little hand rolls.
bruh,
Right? So you just
so
take
good.
that little square, slap a little rice in there, little poke. You have your own sushi. I
You're
like
making
that
us
one.
hungry here, Aloha Friday.
Yeah.
I know you
And
haven't had your
then,
lunch. I haven't had my breakfast. Man.
yep. So I like that way. I like taking the wonton squares, the ones that you
Yeah.
roll your own wontons. You fry those off there. I like making poke nachos. I like that a lot too. Poke bowl is good, but usually I eat it that way, just as poke. I mean, I love it with a Hawaiian plate, right? Um, but
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to get away from all the pork and stuff. So I got to start making my own chicken lau laus and chicken luau and all that kind of stuff.
Sounds good too.
That's it, buddy.
If you
Yep.
love poke, we'd love to hear what you love.
Yeah.
What's your
Yep.
style? I mean, there's like 15 different ones
Bro, and they're
every time you go to
growing.
Foodland.
They're
Got the
growing.
wasabi, got the spicy, got California style. You got all
So
kinds of
let's
them
talk
going on.
about the Foodland ones, right? Because like I even have some local people that kind of stick their nose up. For me, Foodland is like Poke Disneyland, though. They got all of them. But the
That's where
thing
you go.
is, and what keeps it so cost effective for us is that they're using the kind of frozen stuff that they catch down in Fiji and all that, right? And so
Mm,
that's why, because I mean, ahi over here, especially sashimi grade, right, is you're going to look at 20 to 30 bucks a pound. 20 on the
yeah.
low end, 30 for the sashimi grade. So now you got 20 bucks a pound for poke. And that's where Tamura's, the liquor
Mhm.
store, like that's their thing is like we have fresh poke. One thing I got to make a distinction about, Danny. Poke is always marinated fish. That's something that
Yeah.
the mainland gets wrong to me. Like they make theirs Chipotle style, and it's like, oh, do you want this thing? And then it's like, but it's supposed to be marinated. That is the thing. That's what gives it
Yeah.
all the
Well, they add
flavor.
all kinds of
That's the
extra
onus.
weirdness to the poke
Always the
bowls on the mainland too.
edamame and the seaweed
Edamame,
salad on
carrots, all
it.
kinds of weird stuff.
They
Yeah.
make it into a salad and they spell it and they call it pokey and just get us all riled up over here. Try to trademark the name, bruh. It's like what?
Get
You
out of
crazy
here.
holidays, you crazy holidays, bro.
Poke snobs.
Yep. So that's the jam with poke. Bro, I went and ate at Honu last night. Ooh,
Oof.
man. So I did work at the Lahaina Grill back in the day. In
Hmm.
fact, if you can find it, when there was the visitor channel and they had all those commercials, I was in that with my wife. I'm serving my wife. But Arnie was always the chef there. Even when I was a kid, I was working there back in the 90s. And now he has moved to Honu, so
Ooh.
Honu, you can like I had the short rib last night. That is Lahaina Grill short rib all day long, and it is delicious. But they obviously went and ate at Mama's when they decided on their pricing because it is pricey, dude. Like
Wow.
I had the short rib for 65 bucks. I'm like, I know short rib don't cost that much. It's
Mhm.
a stewed meat, right?
Big
Um,
margins.
but still, oh no, bro, really good. And my buddy Monty was buying, so I put a hurt on him, man. I put a hurt on that kid.
Hey, sorry if
That's
you're
it.
listening, Monty.
Hey, I picked up Amigos the night before at the Mexican neighborhood joint, and he picked up Honu, man. That's how I do
A good
it.
strategy. Good
I told the wife,
strategy.
I told the wife, I said, honey, you can get your very own entree tonight. Monty's buying.
Well, you came for real estate
That's it.
snippets and conversation. You got a bit of a food tour today. As you know, or if you didn't know, Johnny loves food. We both
I
love
do.
food. Johnny
Yep.
really loves the local food, talking about the scene, talking about favorite spots, talking about cooking. If you follow
Yep.
him on Instagram, you get little little stories from time to time of his cooking lessons.
You may
If
need
you're
a
not following
translator.
him, maybe you
You
want
may need a
to.
translator. You
You
may
get
need
some
a
pigeon
translator.
action, you get some
Yeah.
local stuff. But Johnny cooks up some mean food. I stayed with him for a while, and yeah, I ate good for many days.
It's
He
one of
didn't
my
even let
acts of
me in the
service.
kitchen. That was my
Nope.
one disappointment. He didn't even let me
That's
in the
right.
kitchen once and try to cook for him. So next
Yep.
time we're gonna hold him down
Hong
and
Kong. That's where you're gonna cook for me, Danny. We're
bruh,
gonna
we
go
don't
catch a
cook in Hong
goose.
Kong.
I know, right? You just go eat street food, man. You just
We're
eat
just eating
goose,
outside all the time.
goose plates.
But
Well, let's do that.
I'll make you a goose pizza. That's what we'll
Okay.
do.
I love it. Let's do
That's the
that.
jam. Crispy goose on the pizza.
Bro, it has been nuking trades over here. So windy, so rainy in Napili. It is like I almost couldn't even drive in the golf cart. Like I finally put my sunglasses on to stop, like because I was getting blinded by all the rain. So I
Wow.
went down to Flem's to surf Fleming's. It's kind of funny because I literally like I go down the path at the Ritz Carlton to get down to Fleming's, and I'm just wondering where I'm gonna get chased out of there. Nobody has so far, so I just
They
roll with
don't.
it.
It's all
Now,
good. We
yeah,
know you're
that's what I claim.
local
Native
kind.
Hawaiian rights. I'm gathering stuff here, guys. Gathering surf memories. You got to let me through.
Well, Johnny, we kind of have a fun one
Yeah,
for them today.
that's it.
Thursday, we usually throw something out called Deal of the Week. If you're
Right.
not familiar, maybe you're newer to the show, look for that on Thursdays. We put something out there, usually along the lines of our Retire with Maui community, maybe a condo, something vacation rental, some sort of creative lifestyle. It was a banger
Yep.
this week. Had some good feedback on it, some nice comments. It's
Yeah.
still
Yesterday was a
available,
cool
so
one.
go ahead and
Yeah,
check
that
that
was a
out.
cool
But
one.
today we got something kind of a little different. We wanted to put on the main show. We wanted to talk about the unicorn.
That's it. So P. David Cott, man, he got me with his little email marketing here, man, because it is a motivated seller. So let's go bird's eye first, Danny. Let's talk about where we're at, man. We's at Kanapali, gang. So here we go. Kanapali was the world's first master planned resort community. Kanapali kicked it off. Others have followed. Maui has 3 resort communities now: Ka'anapali, Kapalua, and Wailea. So those are all technically resort communities. So started out with the Sheraton and then the Royal Lahaina, and then everything filled in. And on Ka'anapali Beach proper, show them where that's at, Danny, because this is Kanapali Beach proper from the Sheraton all the way down to the Hyatt. That is true Kanapali Beach. They market the backside, what we call Airport Beach, and that area there is called the backside of Black Rock. But they market this now as North Ka'anapali. So that's where you have Royal Lahaina.
So do they call this South then now? Or they just
I
call it
just
Kaanapali?
they just call it Ka'anapali, and then they call North Ka'anapali. Why do we call North Ka'anapali Airport Beach? Because when I was a kid, right where the park is now, there was a small commuter airport.
Hmm.
And we would fly in there from Molokai because my grandparents lived in Oluwalu. So it's just a little closer to come to Kaanapali than to have to go all the way to Wailuku.
Great swimming spot,
So,
eh? We have some friends, some
bro,
clients that like to do the
amazing
morning
place to
swim,
swim.
open water.
Yep.
Get to see
Now,
lots of
North
stuff.
Kaanapali got developed for timeshare. So Weston has what is called KOR South, Kaanapali Ocean Resort South, Kaanapali Ocean Resort North. There's a space, and then they built the new Nanea. Now, Nanea filled in the unicorn piece for timeshare. What is a unicorn, Danny? It is a 3-bedroom vacation rentable condo. That is a unicorn on Maui. They vast majority maxes out at 2 bedrooms. On the
So
west
it's a sofa
side,
sleeper.
that's it. On the west side, I can think of the Montage has 3 bedrooms. Hanuakai has 3 bedrooms. Hanuakai with Luakini or whatever, the ones that are in the back there, those little
Luana
duplexy
Gardens.
ones. Luana Gardens, those have 4 bedrooms, live as
Yeah.
houses, have garages. Um,
Santa Kahana.
Santa Kahana is another one. Big money for them though, right? Even Santa
Yeah.
Cana, the oldest one, you're probably going to start in the 2 million up,
2
giant
million
square
bucks.
footage.
Easy.
However, got one today at Conopoli Plantation. But let's go over the neighborhood real quick, Danny. What looks like old pineapple fields off to the upper north there, that is the community of coffee farms. So the ag zoned area, so this developer, he grows coffee on your 8 acre parcel. You have 1 acre that you build your compound on. And so that's a very, very nice development. Those will only get more expensive as time goes on because you can continue to develop them with additional ancillary buildings, barns, ADUs. They will not allow you to CPR, condominium property regime. So those big compounds will remain legacy big compounds, and they're already hitting the 7-8 million plus. Um, in Kaanapali Beach or Kaanapali neighborhood. So I call the portion that's before the gate in the older area, started development late 70s into the 90s. I just call that old school Kaanapali. And then we come into the Kaanapali Golf Estates, and then those are subsectioned off into the summits. And then you come into the newest section called Lani Keha, which is through yet another gate. We have some residential condos in there called the Masters at Kaanapali. They live large as well, go up to 2 bedrooms, about 1,600 square feet for a 2 bedroom there. And then we have interesting ones called the Vintage, which live as houses. They're detached, but they are also technically condos. So remember, a condo is a way of ownership. It is not necessarily a building. But today we're going to talk about Kaanapali plantation condominiums. At the very, very end of Pu'uko'ali'i Road, we also have a small section area called International Colony Club. And International Colony Club and Kaanapali Plantation are allowed to be vacation rented on a legal variance. They are not apartment zoned. So this is the Minatoya list. And this is in the section that is non-apartment zoned. So in no danger of going away. Don't need Exhibit 2 to come to the rescue. Call it hotel zone if you would. It's technically R2 and planned urban development. But remember, the Minatoya list condos that are in danger are all the apartment zoned ones. So all the hotel zone ones show up on the same page called non-apartment zone. So that's the good stuff. Now let's get into it. Kaanapali Plantation, mostly 2 bedrooms in there. This is the 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Why are we showing you this list here? Well, these are all the ones that are listed. So we've got unit 43 at $1,195,000. I've been in that one. That's a gorgeous remodel. It's got some gorgeous views. They rented it for a bit. It's back on the market. But we're interested in 41, which is 1,545 square feet. So it is vastly larger. It's a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and they just reduced the price below the 2 bedroom.
Wow.
That's motivation there, Danny, right? So
Yes.
let's show them what it looks like. It's light and bright. It's got nice carpet. I would get rid of the carpet. It's got some portable AC units. I would add AC units. But this is how you retire with Maui when you want to vacation rent, but have something that could still serve your family. Furniture is going to remain. The lanais are generous. Now, full disclosure, you may hear some road noise from this one here, and that's why I would encourage you to get the ductless ACs, keep all the dust out potentially, and also any road noise. It's a neighborhood street, though, so it's not like you're going to be hearing the highway or anything like that. The grounds are lush on Kaanapali Plantation. They are playing catch up with some of their amenities. Their pool area looked a little bit rough. It could use a refresh. They've got new management in there, so that's starting to happen. Maintenance fees, $2,079 a month, and that has to do with that square footage of 1,545. They're not giving us any ideas to what this thing produces, but we can get you performas if that's something you're interested in. But guys, for me, when I first got in this business, right before COVID took off, in my head, 2 bedroom, vacation rentable condos averaged about 1.2.
Yeah.
So That's why I feel this is worth considering. Great neighborhood, great location, maybe a 10-minute walk down to Airport Beach. I'd
Or
I'd get a golf
golf cart
cart.
life.
I'd get a
Golf
golf
cart
cart.
life.
That's what I'd do. So great restaurants near Fairway. Once you're an owner within Kaanapali, you can get some different gate codes maybe that can allow you to cruise through the neighborhoods so that you never have to touch the highway. Um, Cruise across the street from the highway with your golf cart, cruise along the boardwalk maybe. This one, this is the motivation that we're looking for. This is the behavior. And like I said, this is a unicorn. If we were in any kind of competitive market, this would have multiple offers and people would go bonkers over it. So
Gone ages
that's
ago.
it.
But
This
now
is
we're
a good one,
93
guys.
months on market, down 150,000. They're ready to move on from this thing.
Mhm. Now, there's just a garden view, maybe a bit of an ocean view that they're advertising. Maybe that's upstairs in the bedrooms there. Didn't send us any pictures that kind of showed me the view. No video as well. Those countertops are some sort of stone, maybe Corian. So there's opportunities to refresh this, but this thing's ready to rent, guys.
Ready to
So
go, make a few changes along the way, and
there
you're
it
up and
is.
running.
That's what's up.
I like it. Well, there you
Yeah.
have it, a little taste of a unicorn and something we come across. Johnny hits me in the email often with like, "What about this one? Look at this one!" Or "Wow, this is kind of a shocking price, shocking opportunity." You saw the other one at this square footage was at 1,493,000,
Yep.
so almost $350,000
Now,
more
the one
than
that
this
we
one.
posted yesterday as a true deal of the week was actually a home and two homes,
Yes.
right? It's a two-bedroom home plus a detached ADU. We love the location of it. And I want to say, Danny, it was very similarly priced.
Yeah. The
So
1,187,000.
there it is, guys. Showing you different ways that you can retire with Maui. For this particular one here, I'm going to imagine a West Coast person that's trying to get out of the wind and rain and cold, right? And that's where they may want the vacation rentable condo because they're not going to be committing full time. They want to be back in the Pacific Northwest when it's cool in the summertime and it's amazing. It's great to hike and all that, right?
Exactly.
So the one that we posted yesterday, maybe somebody that's looking to commit more long term or just wants a house, doesn't want to live condo style. Many ways you can do it, guys. We're here to guide you to discover yours.
There you go. So
With
let's
that being said, let's hula.
transition them into the fun side of the show. So feel
Okay,
free to skip
back it.
along to any parts that you want.
Yep.
And this one has been on here many times, Johnny. 3.9 it started. There's a couple different structures on the property. 235 days now with no action.
Right. What am I buying here? Am I buying the square rectangular one off to the right there? Am I buying the one on the left? Do I get them
You get
both?
both of them.
I think we do, don't we, Danny? There it is,
Yep.
guys. Just a
This
hodgepodge of
one
architecture, but that
and
is
this
very
one.
much up country, right? That's up country, man. So how much square footage am I getting here, Danny?
And this one, Johnny. You
Solar,
get
three
all of them.
houses.
Look at 1, 2, 3.
This is where
And
some big local family needs to pony up $1 million each and debt or cash and compound, man. Let's go.
that
Look
would
at that
make
thing.
a lot of sense. And we've talked
And
about
this
this one
is
at length in
this is a great
several
neighborhood
shows.
too.
So
Yes.
we don't
This
need to
one
spend
is a
too much
deal.
time on it.
This is the problem though with like multi home compounds, Danny, is at a certain point that the pricing becomes unapproachable, even though the value's there, right? Because in my head, I'm like, that's a steal. I get a 3,200 square foot house, I get a 912 square foot house, and then they're probably calling whatever it is, the other one, something different.
Yep.
Over 6,000 feet of combined living space, $500 a foot. Views are ridiculous. Marlowe's is great. Such upcountry vibes and ready
But
for a
hard to
refresh.
hard to get someone in there. If you're spending this kind of money, you often don't necessarily want two other houses on your property because you don't have any use
So
for it. You
true.
want a nice place. And if you do want three houses, then you might not have the kind of money that it takes to put this into place. So it's kind of a weird in between, isn't it?
It is. But retreat, I mean, what could you do with this, right? Outside the box thinking right there, guys.
Speaking of that, I just got an email this morning from someone looking for kind of a church retreat space. That would be a perfect one. I'm going to send it to you.
That's it right there, brother. That's right. All righty. That's cute, man.
This one we've
Rehab
talked
on
about a
Market
lot.
Street. Yeah. So
Got
some
a few
downstairs
different. This
living
one
there.
allows legal vacation rentals because it has B2 commercial zoning. It's got all kinds of
That's
spaces
it.
in it.
Show them where it
So
is though. And yeah. So you're telling me, Danny, 3,450,000 didn't work?
let's see what we got here. Map kind.
Okay, there it is. Market Street. So
Right across from your favorite
it
place to hang
is
out.
Takamiya's. Yeah. So Happy Valley, guys. But a really nicely done remodel for Happy Valley. There's nothing wrong with Happy Valley. It
3.4 didn't get
literally
it
is.
done. We're down 2
No,
million, Johnny, from the original price.
that's it. So this one allows vacation rentals, huh? How
Because it's
weird. So
B2 commercial zoning, yeah.
there's an additional 6 bedrooms, 6 bath, 1,836. There it is. Light manufacturing, bed and breakfast, hotel. Brah. Seriously, send that one to Bruce, maybe.
Yeah, this is an interesting one for sure.
Strategy here, guys. Owner financing, maybe, huh? KLE Ocean Villas. Alrighty. Always a great neighborhood there. That seems like a bit of a deal now at 1,795,000 for a 3-3, Danny.
It is starting to get down there.
Yes.
Nice vaulted ceilings. Definitely showing its age with the furnishings and the carpet and
And the
that sort of
carpet,
thing. Very hasn't been touched since
2008.
2008. Isn't that
Nope.
crazy? Like 2008 doesn't feel that long ago, but when you look at this, you feel like, man, wow, this is the new
I rem
like looks like grandma's house.
Dude, it was cherry cabs then. It was certain style granite. It was either the
Yeah,
green Verde butterfly or oh, this one's vibey for me. I like that two-tone action, man. Hula Orchards. Just got great appeal.
very nice looking kind of modern remodel
Yep.
vibes that you're seeing all over the mainland with the wood
So
and the
not your
black and
typical
the white.
acreage, right, for Kula, but still a great neighborhood. Regular old neighborhood, if you would, in the orchards. Three
And
thousand feet, guys.
yeah, you're up at 3,000 feet, so you're a little bit cooler climate, not as hot. You might need the fireplace a couple days out of the year.
Marlowe's, the brewing company that's out there, great food trucks around. If you want to get down a little bit lower, man, you go to Ocean Vodka and you have pizza. This is cute here at Kealani, man. 1,390,000 for 1,502 square feet. So newer construction built in 19. That seems slightly above perceived market for me, Danny. Seems like new home pricing for the square footage.
Close
I
to
don't
that
see
new
much
home
of a
pricing, yeah.
view, but newer.
We'll see where it goes.
Go Menehune Shores.
So maybe not the most ideal location. You can see this U shape.
Yeah,
So these are your front row, of course, looking out. This side, maybe not the most advantageous because you're looking
at Ma'alaya.
at Malaya, but you're also over the restaurant, which is an Indian
Mm,
restaurant. It does taste good, but it does give off a certain smell. And then this
okay,
side, you're more kind of parking lot vibes,
Roger
depending on
that.
how far back you are. So
What's
things to
that? What's that
consider.
next door? Is that Luanakai or what is that?
Koa Lagoon.
Okay, Koa Lagoon. And that is the fish pond that we're looking at right there, guys.
Fish Pond, yeah, sure is.
Right in front. Oh, there's
Huge.
Hawaiian. The
So this is
Hawaiian
the whale sanctuary. Really nice beach here.
bridge.
I used to live there. Ish.
Kaimakani.
Yeah, you got
Kaimakani.
Kaimakani up there.
Let's see if they show us any view there, Danny. Let's hit the pics.
So 2 880 square feet, kind of small.
So there you go. Not a horrible view, though. Can we agree?
Not horrible.
I mean, Kaho'olawe, got palm trees. Anytime you got palm trees in the silhouette, life is good, right?
Sure do. And that is one of the luscious next to our Ko Lagoon, one of the luscious, nicest pieces of grass that you will find anywhere on Maui.
Menehune Shores has kept its value, Danny, throughout the nonsense. Royal Mauian as well. Its sister property. Yeah,
It's a nice space.
this is it's a good
22135.
one.
You were saying earlier the
There it
vacation
is.
rentals, we often seen a 2-2 somewhere around this 1-2 range when Johnny first came back. More recently and into COVID, those pushed up to 1.5, 1.6. And
And
you seen just now a
and there's
million 145. This one is a million 350.
this and Monakai to me, that's like what, 767 square footage for those?
Yeah,
Under
and
eight,
those,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and those are
So
closer to 2
900's
million.
about the average. So this one's close to the average here at 885, but yeah, a little smaller. That's a
Not
vibey
a
view, dude. This
very,
guy's
not
put
a
nice
ton of square
colors.
footage
Nope. K Shores Studio looking within.
on the inside.
Yep. All right. Same old, same old. They're bringing this kind of money, guys. They really are. Now, for perspective, looking kind of down the parking lot next to Papakea, there is a 2-bedroom for 990 that got my attention. Because Kaanapali Shores has also kept its value. Fees are high, but it includes everything. There's actual air conditioning units in there. What I mean by that is central air conditioning, and the fees do cover everything. So it does include all of that. It's actually a gated complex, so a little annoying sometimes. You gotta pay
Hard
to
to
get
make
out.
these, what do you think? Hard to make these numbers work now at
It
750 for a
does.
studio. Yeah.
Yeah. Even at cash, self-management, you'll get a little taste.
Look at this,
Okay,
Johnny.
selling that
Front
lot right
Street
there.
lot.
Yep, across the street from the ocean. 6,000. Hit the map. Let me see where we are, Danny. Is that Shark Pit right there, bro? Yeah. I think my friend's got this one. I got him on a little bit of a drip, but yeah. Oh, bro. That's a holo right down there.
That's your hood
Sure is, buddy. Okay. That's actually a
across the
great price
street.
for that, in my opinion, man. It's gonna
I mean,
move.
when they talked about everything selling quickly, it
Haven't
hasn't
seen it.
seen a lot of them come up for sale, but this
Nope.
is it's a good looking one.
Yep. Palapa Place, the Ridge at Wailea. So kind of a newer neighborhood here, and it's up above. Remember, there was a lot, crazy money right next to the like big water catchment tank. But there it is, guys.
Let's show them where this
Fairly new
is.
construction. This is right down the road from Wailea Fairway Estates, yeah. There it is.
Yep. And next
Yeah,
to the Hotel Wailea. So
that's
Fairway
it.
Villas here,
Yeah.
Hotel Wailea here, and then you got what 6, 7 homes here next to the water tank
Yeah. A
that
little
they're
further back, you
calling
got Monkey Pod and all that
the Ridge.
jazz. Yep.
3,800 square feet, 7.2. Nice little pool action.
Yeah.
Big
Is
sunset.
it all on one level? Look at those views, though, guys. That's why the Ridge.
Oop, little sunken driveway.
For view's
That's
sake, that's a gorgeous space, man.
oh wow, that is a lanai kind of inside but outside.
Yeah, that's your barbecue and everything right there.
Yeah,
Nuts,
nicely done. That is a beautiful home.
indeed. Yep, that's a lot, but somebody's going to see the value in that. Somebody's going to have it because that's ocean front money. You know, maybe not as palatial or as nice of a home, but yeah. 1,749,000 with attached ohana, 1,822 square feet. How big's the attached ohana?
500 square feet.
I mean, dude, it just takes one person to want this certain house, right? Does it have a pool?
It looks like it
So
does.
Honu Alahele. Was this down Kenaleo-ish, Danny? I don't know. Let's see.
It's a little further. Let's see. Yeah, north.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of Kenaleo area.
In between Ohukai and Hawapo.
Yeah. So that area there, man, the values amaze me sometimes. Right in there. This
Sure
is
do.
so. This to me is a neighborhood play too. Nice
You know,
finishes. Nice hit.
1,800 square feet, 4, 2.5.
Got the little 1-1 going on.
Seems like everything is about 1.8 in Kihei with that sort of
Here we
situation. This one
go.
moved quick.
4
Look at
days in,
this.
Danny. 4
650
days
or
in.
Zumba.
That's
Someone's seen
right.
the value.
Take it.
Priced to sell. That one was
Oh,
accurate in their comments. Priced to sell.
here we go. New construction, gang.
There, that's exactly what you said earlier. 1390, Johnny, for that one for three
Yep.
to 1,500 square feet. This is new
Yep.
construction, also the same price. So, do
They
you want
get
new
it. And it's
construction
interesting. Yep.
or do you want something that's a few years old?
There it is.
Choices, choices.
Okay. 83 days in. 1.4 wasn't going to do it. 1,250,000.
And then this was
Done.
interesting. Now you go South Kihei and you go same size house, 3 to 1,500, 1,600 square feet,
And the
and
price went up.
125, down
Right.
150,000 from the one in town. So
Neighborhood and
usually
finishes.
usually you see South Kihei a lot more. Someone
Oh
found
my
value here.
goodness. Yep. 72 days in.
Took a while even. But something's still moving at Harbor Lights. I guess some people still see an investment opportunity or something.
Somebody
This
got
one
a
is
nice deal for
surprising.
that one there, bro. I remember when these were, somebody was trying to get the sevens with the view.
Yes, because of that view.
Huh.
Now 450 on a
Cool
loan.
little dog park there too, man. That park's vibey. And sometimes that little church, man, in the parking lot, they got some good food trucks.
They do huli huli chicken often.
They do, bro. 1,150,000. Here we go. Kahului action. That's kind of a steal for a single family. I hate to say that. That's so bad that I think that way. But yeah, nowadays a house with a cottage for 1,150,000 gets my attention.
Pretty good, yeah. So here you go,
South Point,
South Point.
downstairs unit, still bringing 565. Okay. Probably had a nice little yard or something, huh? Nice
Little
vibes.
space. It was the
Nice
charcuterie
vibes.
board that sold it for sure.
Always. And the champagne. Yes,
It's kind
Danny.
of like Home Depot cabs. Space
Subway
for
towels.
dishwasher, no dishwasher. I don't know. Some of these kind of surprise me sometimes.
This one got dressed up, marketed well, brought all the money. Maui Realty
Yeah.
Suites. Shoji door action.
Don't see many of
639.
these. Still got the
Yep.
price.
Wow,
Took
right
6
across the
months.
street.
Took
You can
5 months, a little over 5 months. So that tells you
incredible.
about our market. Held similar to the price that they originally listed, not too far off, especially with cash,
Yep.
and still took 5 months to do it.
Cool spot though, man. Right in the heart of Wailuku. Easy peasy down to Ballet. Food trucks down there. The attic for coffee. 515, Danny. 2-2. Somebody got an FHA loan in there.
Got them done.
Okie dokie, Rory. Crushing it. Oh, Kamalii Elena. Somebody stole that cutie there, Danny. And with a loan.
875.
And with a loan, dude.
Wow.
Holy cow.
1,149,000, but we actually sold it for 875. Almost 400,000 less.
Wrote the offer on that guy, man.
Wow.
That
And they
was
were
a
ready.
deal.
This was a
It's a cute
mainland
hood.
seller, wasn't it? Let's look.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
curious.
Bought it during COVID. They were sheltering in place.
No, living
No.
there, but moved. Let's see.
Yeah.
They probably moved to
What'd
the
they pay
island at
for
some
it?
point. Let's see.
Oh
Bought
no.
in 17,
671. There you go.
670.
So they still
They did
in their head
okay.
they're like, I made 100. I'm out.
Still made 100 off of it. Wow.
150 after fees and whatnot.
875 for a house in
In
Kihei.
Kihei, in a cute hood, dude. Something's going on in Kamali. A lot's coming for sale in there. I don't know what the background story is. There's something going on in there.
It's a very transitory neighborhood. A lot of
Okay.
newbies coming to the island.
Because it looks like a mainland neighborhood, like
Yeah.
we're similar architecture, just like
It's like
Pilani villages. And
so
yeah,
you go Kihei Villages and then a little upgrade from Kihei Villages, Kaimakani. If you want to go into the house neighborhood, then it's right there.
right.
Is what it feels like to me.
New construction, guys. Single family
Ooh.
with detached across the street from the infamous W. Miley General Store. Bev Gannon no longer owns it, but it's still delicious. That's the scoop right there. We tell you about it. Buy new construction in Maui. You won't regret it.
These will be 2 million in a couple of years.
That's right. Ahooies.
Woo! See you next time.
Ahooies.
Check out
Yeah.
this week's episodes, Deal of the Week. If you like the unicorn discussion today, let us know. Love to hear from you down below or anything
Yep.
else, comments, questions, things you want us to cover. Let us know.
There it is.